live before. I'm up kind of late, but I couldn't sleep. I don't know. Whatever. So, like I've said in the past, when I have time, I do enjoy making edited videos. However, I don't always have an extreme amount of motivation to make an extreme long edited video. And it's funny that now lives are being more accepted, like with TikTok. You go on TikTok, a lot of people are live all the time. And I think on YouTube as well. And I know people but they like the vertical live better because they think, and this is where I'm just gonna find it funny and comical. Like somebody's like, oh, you can look at the comments better. And I'm like, well, first off, I'm doing it live, and I'll look at the comments when I have time and when I feel the motivation. It's not like this is demanding, and I'm just finding some humor in this. Like, I know the other day I was kind of annoyed by the little Instagram thing, but when it just comes to demanding comments, oh, are you a good listener or not? I'm like, first off, if you're typing, do you mean am I a good reader, not a listener? Plus, you're not the good listener, because it's funny because the people that type those things, they're not really listening to anything I'm saying. They're just writing their own thing, and then they're saying that this is the reason I have long hair content. Don't let anybody sully your reason that you do something. The reason I post long hair content is because I have been able to grow my hair very long, and yes, some of it's genetic, of course. Some of it's very genetic, but this is one thing I have to say about me and my long hair. My sisters have the same genetics as me, okay? Same genetics as me. And they probably could grow their hair long too, and they can. But one of my sisters, I don't know, she doesn't really, gentle hair care is not really her priority, and she had really long hair for a while, and maybe I'm predisposed to having slightly thicker hair than her, but when she was younger, I know her hair was just very thick, okay, but she prioritizes heat styling, and she washes her hair a lot, and if you have the hair type that can handle being washed a lot, but I personally think with our wavy hair type, it's not really designed to be washed every day. It's just not. I think once a week is probably the most with our particular hair type you should be washing it. And honestly, I benefit the longer my hair gets from kind of extending out hair washes. And when I wash my hair, I like to use a clarifying shampoo with sulfate to get all the buildup off, but then I need to use a lot of conditioner to get my hair leave-in and wash-out conditioner. Starting with wash-out and then leave-in. And I haven't put any oil in my hair tonight because I don't know, I'm just vibing the fluffiness of the leave-in conditioner. And obviously conditioner does not weigh my hair down because I used a lot of conditioner today. I used this little guy, this sample. I used the entire thing because my sister gave this to me. She didn't like the smell of the Moroccan oil one. I thought it was okay. I want to pay $40 for this. My gosh, $40? Are you kidding me? No, I wouldn't use VO5 anymore though, like I told you. But I've used a lot of this Garnier Pure and Clean, and I'm liking this one right now. I think I'm just really liking Garnier conditioners. I used to think I was an Aussie girly, but maybe I'm going Garnier direction. I don't know. It just seems to be the hair vibe I'm going. Plus, you know what I like about I like that it's vegan. I don't always seek out a vegan hair care, but if you are plant-based or vegan, I like that their products are vegan. I like that. And I just love the way that they're leave-in conditioner, this stuff. It's my hair feel. This is my second purchase. I don't think it was exactly this one, but the Tenet one leave-in. Oh my gosh, this stuff is legit good. And I will not use this on my hair. I used to think, oh, the Aussie like detanglers, no more. But I will still use this until I use it up. I still have Yves Rocher coconut oil. I will still use this. That I will use. But after that, I'm probably going to start making my own oils with olive or coconut oil once I use up the rest of it. I like how straightened out my hair got from I make hair videos because, okay, I can talk about this more. I have another channel, my original channel. Like, I used to love to do art projects, and I really need to get back into doing. I'm always saying I need to do more art projects and crafts, but I do cook, but lately I haven't been setting up to like do a cooking live stream. But like with my art projects, that just takes a lot more setting up to do. And I don't know, hair is just something I do every day, and you kind of have to do your hair anyway. But I'm into gentle hair care and making like little stories about my hair that I find inspirational, and I'm kind of into the, I don't know, art of creating imagery and just living in my own little world and my own little dream of a simple life with long hair, dresses, and happiness, and I don't know, wearing a sun hat, reading a book, finally getting around to art, even if I don't do it all the time. Just very simple things. Like, I like the simple feminine life. And long hair is part of my simple feminine aesthetic. It's not like meant to please somebody else, but if you enjoy it, you can stop by and watch it. That's what it is. Like, that's what it is. What you get from this is what you take. What I get from this is what I give. And I know that I'm not like a DIY hair channel, but I've grown my hair long, so I do have tips for people who want to grow their hair long. And my biggest tip is you need to figure out what works for your own hair. You don't need to pay somebody on the internet. And I know that's been happening a lot lately. Like, a lot of people offer consultations and courses on how to grow your hair long. You don't need to pay somebody on the internet to help you learn how to grow your hair long. All you have to do is this. Figure out what works best for your hair type. And how do you do that? I don't know, like, this is my thought. Like, look for people that have a similar hair type to you and see what they do, see what they post. Like, that would be the first thing. Second thing is, what is your, like, what kind of styling do you like to do for your hair? Like, do you want to wear your hair loose? Like, but I think if you're going to wear your hair loose and long, it's like a certain length limitation. Like, I do see a lot of women that have longer hair that wear it loose, but I just don't think that's practical. And then I see a lot of women go to like doing hair clip, but there's a lot of hair clip styles. You could do that, or you could do braids, or you can do updos, or, you know, whatever. Find out what kind of a long hairstyle that you prefer. I do not like top knot messy bun. I know a lot of guys like that, but I'm just like, I think it's super not me. No interest. Like, so when people ask me, oh, are you gonna wear your hair like that? Obviously I don't, so like, what would I say? Oh, you're asking me again for like the 5th time if I'm gonna wear my hair away? Like, I've done a few buns on this channel, but overall, I did buns more when my hair was getting super, super long to where it was becoming more like needing, like a necessity than like a desire. And I do think buns are beautiful, but I don't, it's not like a style that I desire to do with my hair. It's just something that I've done with my hair over time. I'm also obsessed with like cleaning out my hairbrush. Brush my hair. Like every strand has to be pulled out, or I will not be happy. With hairbrushing, like I love doing that. It's like something that I really enjoy. Like keeping my hairbrush super, super clean. I try to do that when you clean as you go. It just seems to go better, in my opinion. And I don't do like a specific kind of scalp massage. I think just brushing your hair is far enough stimulation for your hair. And it seems to work for me, right? I just do all the intuitive things with my hair I've always done with my hair. It might be slightly different now than it was like, I don't know, 10 years ago. But it's pretty much still the same. I brush from the bottom up. I'm gentle with my hair. I use a lot of conditioner. I think the one thing that's changed is probably, like, I have become more experimental over time with like, sending out hair washing. I don't know. That's something that kind of changed over time, I guess you could say. So that's feeling pretty good. That's feeling nice and like I like to do a couple brush outs. I'm glad I actually washed my hair a little bit, like not in the morning, last minute, because I like to be able to take my time to brush out my hair and feel like it finally gets to where I can put it back in a ponytail or a braid. Because I think some people just feel like they can automatically pull their hair like that, but I don't feel like I can. I feel like it takes time, a couple rounds of brushing my hair before it gets back to the movement in it, like the pliability in it, to where I'm not tugging on it. Because I don't want to tug on my hair. And that's my philosophy, like on gentle hair care. So, like, I do just like a loose braid. When I do like a braid when I'm going out and about, I do a low pony braid just because I feel like it keeps the braid a bit more organized in my opinion. Because I've just noticed like anytime I do a loose braid like this and I'm going out and about, I just notice that the sides of my hair get really windblown and I don't like that. Okay, a lot of my hair philosophy has to do with the fact that I walk for lots of transportation and it's really windy here in Southern California, like extremely windy. Like if you've ever seen some of my videos, they say Chicago's the windy city, but I would say San Bernardino Canyon is very windy. Depending on if you're on the east, like San Bernardino East Valley, the East Valley of San Bernardino, which is where I live, or on the west end, towards like Fontana Rancho. It gets windy on both sides, and then we're by Rancho. You're also by the Cucamonga, like Angeles National Forest, so they even have more mountains that create like this big wind tunnel chute. And it's just very windy in Southern California. I don't think people realize how windy it can get. So I've always hated, like, a lot of people love the wind in their hair, but I really hate like when the sides of my hair like blow in the wind. Plus I don't want to use like heavy gels to smooth down my hair. I don't like it blowing in the wind. I've just always hated the feeling of my hair blowing in the wind. So when I go out and about, I've just found that a low pony braid is better because it has more containment from the hair blowing in the wind.
already